Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves, episode number 29, and here we go, light cruiser engagement, or I should say cruiser engagement. We're not sure exactly what kind yet, and we should be spotting the enemy any second now. I have all my ranges out. It's misty, so our range and our torpedo range, our gun range, our torpedo range, and everything is about the same. That's because the 4-inch gun is about the same length now as the torpedoes, which is the reason why that the new destroyer class I built is probably a pretty good design, just having more torpedoes than guns, because you can just lay down a barrage of torpedoes. Okay, so here we go. Let's quickly shift these guys from screen to support, because I want to do this line ahead, so I think that's better for launching torpedoes. I'm immediately going to trigger the flotilla attack. That's good. I want you guys to actually go max speed to kind of form up. And we want to be on the right side, so I'm going to go flank speed just directly east. Hopefully we can kind of secure the better wind side. So maybe we'll get something like this going on. I don't think that these are destroyers. They're probably light cruisers. Maybe even not light cruisers. But again, we don't care about these destroyers. These are fodder. What we want to do is actually probably drive hard at them. Okay, well they actually are destroyers. That's very unexpected. Now, they are 1,500 ton destroyers. Another thing to note, this is basically the same design as what... Okay, well, that makes sense. This is exactly what the computer recommended me to design. And we basically have the same thing, except for ours is 1,300 tons and goes 35 knots and only has 2 4-inch guns. So we have to be a little careful. If we're only up against destroyers, we don't have any reason to try to sink them with our guns. We did hit them once already, but basically I think the best thing for us would be just let our light cruiser wear them out. If this is an endurance thing, our light cruiser with its armor should have much greater chance of success. So here we go, the Galveston's firing. Now the one thing we have to worry about, of course, is torpedo runs. So this is going to be the one cautionary, the one thing we have to be really cautious about with the Galveston. And they're coming right in, so torpedoes away, right? Let's just immediately turn away. I don't want to risk getting hit. And I don't mind firing torpedoes at them. Okay, switch back. So they... Oh, they have 2 different ship classes here. What's the Akakazi? .34, 1,500, 4 4-inch, 6. They are identical. Akakazi. They say they're different classes, but they're identical. I'm very confused. Well, so far we've gotten pretty lucky. We've hit them several times. I think the logs show that we haven't been hit yet ourselves. It's only all of them. 2 on the Akazi, 3 on the Namikaze. Has it been all the 4-inch guns, though? Because that's not going to matter too much. It has been. No hits with our Galveston yet. So if the Galveston is able to actually land a hit, what do they have, a jam turret? Well, good thing the jam turret is on starboard side and we're facing now port. So let's just go ahead and keep moving away. A lot of movement is going to be important because torpedoes, and the Japanese are better at torpedoes than your typical, that's their advantage. Just briefly, I'll just sew them. What am I trying to say? Bonus technology is research advantage is torpedo technology, and they had the double torpedo tube mount. They get that quicker. Now we're all beyond that. Okay, a 6-inch hit. Let's turn away immediately. I am deathly afraid of torpedoes. It's really the only thing that can end us, I think. We've already started off really well, really strong with some initial hits. We'll just swerve back and forth. Oh gosh. I gotta make sure there's no other ships here. Now, I don't think there's any chance of us trying to corral them into a mine like I did previously, because they're much faster. We're just gonna be kind of subject to their whims. Hopefully, though, we get this kind of situation where the Galveston... What do you have, central firing? Doing really well with central firing. But then I guess they are really close in. Yeah, and you can tell that they got one thing on their mind. It's torpedoes. So we'll just keep trying to avoid torpedoes and get these hits like this. We have done heavy damage to one and medium damage to another. Let's turn away. If that's true, and we have done that kind of heavy damage, let's let our destroyers kind of finish the job. if they want to keep pursuing, that should be more to their detriment. And the Galveston's still doing work. Okay, they're turning. I guess yeah, things have gotten clear now. That's good. That should help us. It says day sighting range is still only just over 15,000 yards, though. That's not that much. Let's get the Galveston going straight so that we can try to get a few more hits on her, on both of the destroyers. That one's sinking, supposedly. Okay, they're turning back in. Now, the Galveston is downwind, which is good, but these destroyers, just because I'm pursuing frantically, they are upwind. So they won't be as effective at hitting. Okay, here we go. Ooh, main gun cruise cut down by splinters. Okay, so we lost some people, unfortunately. But that's okay. It looks like we've lost sight of the Namikaze. Is that what it was? There. Oh, well, she reappeared just to be blasted by the Galveston. Good time to turn away again because they've really closed, and that's usually an indication that they're making their torpedo runs. So if we can... I thought the Namikaze was the one sinking, though. It is. So go ahead and go after the Akakaze, my destroyer friends. And yeah, okay, the Namikaze's just dead in the water now. I haven't been looking. Are we doing any avoiding of torpedoes? That would actually be a good sign now, because it would mean that... No, I haven't seen any avoiding torpedoes. That would mean that they actually launched some torpedoes, which means I have to be less worried about being hit by torpedoes. Okay, so good. The Akakaze is now being blasted by the Galveston. This is good. I'm sure the Namikaze is going to go down. We're going to give it a full broadside from all my destroyers, who still haven't launched torpedoes themselves, despite my flotilla attack button being pressed, and having really good torpedo technology. Again, it's a total mystery to me how you get that to work. We're going to keep turning, avoiding those torpedoes. Still isn't saying anything about torpedoes, though, so, I mean, that's a good sign. Let's turn hard in, and now hard out. And I don't want the Drayton to ruin line of sight. Okay, there it is. Perfect. Good. So we took 1 light damage from our destroyers, but we sunk 2. And you can see that these 1,500-ton ships, it looks like tonnage is more like, points, I should say, is about double the tonnage, because we can see the two 1,500s gave us about 6,000. All right, so we weren't able to, rescue survivors, which we should have been able to do, but other than that, it's a good success because those were 2 new destroyers. Really, probably more valuable than all 3 of my old destroyers. And it's another victory, right? So here we are, right back at it. Let's make sure that nobody's stars. No, everyone's good. Okay. And we still have that small positive budget. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to do, actually, is since we have these fleets we have these bases now in northern... Is this 1 or 2? I can't tell. We have 2 places in here. Oh, here's the other one. So this is base capacity. It's 5 and 20. This is 5 and 100. Okay, well, 100 is plenty then. I just want to make sure my base capacity is high enough here to support, to support the repairs of battleships and those kind of things. Incline armor. Man, I'm really surprised we haven't gotten to all or nothing armor yet. Okay, we lost a sub, but we can sink a ship. It's a fair trade for me. The Chattanooga. I wonder if this is it sounds like an Olympia class. But let's fight the battle. I don't think it's their battle cruiser, so that should be in the Caribbean. But let's see, what are you, Chattanooga? You are an Olympia class, so besides the victory points, I don't really care about losing this one. Such a crass, such a, unconcerned thing to say. But I guess it's the truth. All right, judging by ship size, it looks like a light cruiser. Let's go flank speed. And it's going to be really hard for us to gain the win in this one. Unless they're very generous, which it appears that they are. Is it really a heavy cruiser? Doesn't appear to be. But their heavy cruisers are pretty light. We'll keep going this way, and if they do turn on us, it will be downwind for them. So would be our advantage. I think they're pulling away from us. I'm fine with that. I mean, if that ends up being... Oh, so there it is. Oh, I feel sneeze. Sorry about that. Well, let's pursue it. It's definitely sinkable. This could be a long pursuit. The game is afoot. Basically, it's whoever's engine cuts out first, because I think we're both coal burners. If she keeps wiggling like that, that's to my advantage. Yes, keep wiggling. We're now firing. Oh, we hit. Oh my gosh, that's a bad hit though. They hit us. It's a critical hit. Saltwater under feed tanks. Machinery disabled. We're going to lose a lot of speed. We're down to 18 it says, but yeah. Okay, well that might incentivize them to attack. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, I didn't want to go 10 turns. I wanted to go 1. Slows down to normal. And now they're out of fire range again. Well, that's probably the end of this battle. Okay, our turrets are back in action, but if we can't catch them, it doesn't matter. Just waiting for the report that says we're back in action. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna happen. Alright, well, let's just try to be a little preemptive. They are probably gonna head back to their... Where is their port here? It's all the way over here. So let's just go ahead and head this way. We'll just keep hitting squad max. If we happen to see them again, then good. But if not, then that's the end of the battle. Oh, I'm not paused. Okay, now we do this. And probably it's the end of the... Oh, we caught sight of an unknown ship. So maybe we are catching up. I guess that they just slowed down, though. And they'll immediately speed up when they see us. But it does mean that our tactic of pursuing them towards their port was correct. So we keep sighting and then losing sight of the unknown ship. Suppose this is going to happen ad infinitum. Okay, but things could change around this island. No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like there's going to be a strong enough angle for this island to matter. It's kind of sad that because I think we took light damage then, right? Yeah, we have small damage. And that's it. Okay, well, 77 points. It's basically a draw. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I didn't adjust the screen anyway. Sorry about that. But it was a short one, so you didn't miss much, right? 25 victory points. Okay, so again, check, see if there's any... our ships are holding out pretty well. Long endurance. I guess we did get that endurance increase about a couple years ago or so. So let's end the turn. Keep pushing. It is interesting. I haven't been sinking that many ships, but we're still causing food shortages. I mean, that's good. And that is also good. Ah, ooh. Oh my gosh, this could be the dream. Please let it be battleships. Oh man. Okay, so we see our objectives are to sink 2 transports. And to do so, we are given 2 berry classes. Very interesting. These are the only 2 ships for us. That's incredibly interesting. Okay, well, I guess the goal here is just going to be launch torpedoes, sink 4, do we have 2? Sink the 2 ships and just leave. Yeah, you're going to spot a lot of these ships. I don't think many of them are going to be actual, that's supposed to be an armored merchant ship, but I don't think it's actually true. It's probably just a normal transport ship. So our goal is get in, launch torpedoes, hit, and then leave. So let's see if... I'm going to activate this just with the hope, again, with the hope that it allows me to actually launch torpedoes. And then we're going to control this and actually just focus on... Whoops, let's get these things open. try to focus on the transport ships. So we'll head right at these ships, and then as soon as they choose a direction, we'll split and go the other way. Probably that means we're going to split and go north. How are the Hakazi? Yeah, another very good ship. 3 4-inch, 6 torpedoes. So 2 triple torpedo mounts. But we're going to ask our guys to focus on the transport ships instead. Hopefully, it shouldn't take much to sink them. And right now, the transport ships are actually screening us. But not for long, huh? Okay. CL. Oh, that's not good. And those are also destroyers. Wow, they have a lot of destroyers. Well, let's just go through the middle and see what our destroyers end up attacking. Hopefully they launch some torpedoes. I really hope. We're going to use their own ships to kind of screen us, though. Okay, that's a lot of torpedoes. And it doesn't look like we had any hits. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted, though. Oh, wait, maybe one here. Yes, perfect. Hey, turn back around. How much time before you need to... Okay. Starboard. Okay, the right side swivel mount is good for you. And what about you? Also, no, you launched all of them. So we have one more torpedo left, starboard swivel mount. Let's go ahead and hopefully... Don't launch your torpedoes yet. Let's get this guy. Oh, boy. Their ships are really close. Oh, boy. Well, the Reed is launching torpedoes. Probably at the transport ship here. I'm not even sure if that's enough space for the torpedo to arm. I mean, I don't know how it works, but with submarines, I know more about the submarines. I think it's also the same with destroyers, that the torpedoes need a little time to arm. Actually, if they're just contact detonated, they might not. Yeah, no, they needed to shove them into the water, and they didn't want the contact against the water to be registered as a contact, so... Unless they were magnetic. If these were magnetic, then... Well, we missed. Okay, who are you focusing on right now? No. Focus on... the one right next to you. Yeah, okay, that one. Focus on that one. Oh, you were. Gosh, there's so many destroyers. This is chaos. Okay, we got 2 more in. Let's just circle. Okay, Lamson's taking a few hits too. How long before we get some reloads in here? It says never. Well, that's not good. Do we switch formation too? No. We're just... maybe because we're dodging? Oh dear. This is crazy. Oh man. And we really need to get out of here too. I don't have a clean escape plan. Okay, let's just make a run. We've sunk one. Let's make a run down south. And what is our goal? How do we escape? I don't know. I don't even understand how we can escape. Well, if we're not going to escape, we need to at least sink their ships. So, I know we've done a lot of damage to these ships up here, but doing damage is not sinking. We need to sink. That's what this mission requires. So, if we just sink one more, then we'll satisfy the mission requirements. Oh dear. Oh, wow, the torpedo exploded. I don't even think we had any torpedoes left. We don't have any torpedoes left. Huh. Well, okay. You're probably not going to make it, by the way, my good friend Reed. Did it say, I thought it said something about launching torpedoes. I'm mistaken. Okay. Well, again, just focus fire on the one in front of you. This one, yes. Good. Focus fire on these guys. Let's just go in for the kill. Okay, I understand. We sank 2. Okay, so where's the other one? One here, one there. Lampson. Oh, well, good thing you got that last kill right in time. if you can, you know, it would be nice on your dying breath here. Just sink one more. You'll be a real hero. AMC as well. Yeah, do it. Come on. The front guns are still firing. They're screening. Come on. Oh man, the turret's disabled. So we don't even have... Oh no, the front turret is still firing. Okay, do it, do it, do it. Don't fire at the Hikazi, man. Paying attention? Yes, fire. Good. Yes. Come on, Reed. No. Okay. Well, we did it. It's a Japanese minor victory nonetheless. So the 1,600 points we got was outweighed by our, I guess, 29. I'm not sure how that came about. These ships are only, what, like 600 tons each? I can't remember even, but they're not really not that many tons. So I'm not, do I want to look at the details? Only if I can pull up this. Okay, yeah, they're 600 tons each, but somehow we're still giving them, because of the damage score, I guess, quite a lot of points. Okay, well, fair enough. It's kind of a goofy fight. Got rid of some of our berry classes. Make room for the new class coming in, right? All right. So another, we're not having too much success in this war. Our victory points are way over because, you know, we still sink their light cruisers when we get the opportunity, but, and we're blockading them. Is that blockade still going on every turn? It's only 60 victory points at this point, but yes, it's still happening. Still in effect. All right, well, push on then, right? And we got the more minesweepers. We need more minesweepers actually immediately. All right, so this is you have an opportunity to send a revolutionary home. I think we should throw, it kind of is interesting to see, give him safe passage. I think what happens is it can increase their unrest and possibly topple the government. So it can end the war pretty quickly. You know, our prestige is so high, I don't think we need to, so let's just experiment, because that's what this Let's Play is about, experimentation. So let's let him through. Okay, and this is what happens when you don't have enough minesweepers. Perry has been sunk. That's okay. All right, so let's accept this, because if it is the one battleship we hope it is, it will be fantastic. However, it is 22 minutes into this video. Ow, my gosh, what do we have? So they've sent one of our destroyers out to sink 2 transport. This is a little unrealistic. If I'm totally honest here, this is a little unrealistic. They send one of our ships, a destroyer, an old destroyer, out to sink 2 transport ships against God knows what kind of collection of... so we might as well just do this one. It'll be another goofy run, but I might ask the developer about this because it's kind of goofy. How do you expect one destroyer to sink 2 transport ships? Okay, let's kind of pursue. Hopefully get them not to turn. Make it seem like we're going after them. They're coming in. They're towing in. Well, maybe we can go behind them. Looks like they're wising up by slowing down. Just keep turning. Just keep... Alright, that's fine. I thought that was we were already being destroyed. This is it's such an unfair fight. I mean, you do get the battlecruiser versus light cruiser type things. I've never had the benefit of those kind of engagements, sadly. But I guess basically what I'm saying is, yeah, it is possible for you to get very unlucky. Okay. Things are not going to go well for you, Barry. So what I'm just saying is, launch your torpedoes quickly. Oh my gosh. We're already down to 23 speed. This is so silly. Okay, well, let's just go right in. Here we go. Line up those torpedoes. Okay, launching torpedoes. Turn in. Okay, that's one. Focus on another. Come on, Barry. Where are those torpedoes? That's a miss. You're not gonna hit with that. Okay, slow way down. Keep turning. Let's get this transport ship. Good. Come on, keep hitting it. You launched all your darn torpedoes, man. You gotta kill it with your guns now. Keep turning. Ram it. Just ram it. Hit it with anything you got, including your own hull. Okay, let's go on the outside so we can kind of keep blocking ourselves from there. Use their ships to screen us. Okay, that's good. Come on, keep hitting it. Yes. Okay, 2 more hits. Come on. Oh, gosh. Things are going poorly. We can't turn. We've lost our rudders. Oh, gosh. We lost rudder. Oh, rudder's back. Come on, we just need to sink 1 more. All right. I know that things aren't going well, but yes. Come on, focus. 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 No, no, no. Why are you... Oh, it must be sinking. It says light damage. Focus. Okay. Oh, that high-speed increasing flooding is not... It's not what I want. That's fine, actually. Let's just... since this one's on fire, let's hope that we're going to sink it. Can we instead focus on this one? Actually, let's go ahead and focus... Okay, cancel. Let's move towards them, but not focus on them quite yet. See, stop firing at those guys. Our front... Do we have any turrets available? No. Oh, no, our aft is available. I see. So we need to get our aft involved. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whoever you want to hit at this point, just not the destroyers. Okay, good. So we sank 2. Curl in. Use the transport ships as protection. Turn. Yes, who are you firing at? Wait, who are you firing at? Oh, this is good. Yes, so keep going then. Turn away. No, 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 no. Come on, I know you have the capability to attack. Yeah, attack. That. No, not the Kazi. I mean, we've already satisfied the objective requirement. I should probably be just actually focusing on shooting at their destroyers to try to get lucky, but... there it is. Okay. Huh. Wow, you know, when it rains it pours for poor old Barry. It's a fitting end to the Barry. I think it's really a metaphorical end to the Barry class as well. We've seen that she's really outlived her purpose. It's a U.S. minor victory because due to the Barry's heroic actions. All right, we do want to pause for a brief moment here. Maybe not a moment of silence because I'm not sure it's worth all that much, but some true accolades to the Barry and really the Barry class. In this last 2 engagements, they've really done it. They've really... see, they still got a bonus for 3 surviving merchant ships. I mean, are you crazy, game? Is it conceivable in any way for 1 destroyer to go up against 3 destroyers and 6... We sank 3 of them! Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what they're expecting, but we'll take it. Okay, so just a minor victory point win, and we're losing berries left and right. Probably a good time to get a few more calls out here, huh? Maybe 3 more, since we just lost 3 more destroyers. All right, well, I'm going to call this episode to a close. I hope you're having as much fun as I am with these little destroyer engagements. And if you haven't got this game already, you really should do so. And you can have fun trying to do 1 versus the whole world with your 1 single destroyer. And we will try to wait for total victory because I do want that huge dreadnought. I would be very upset if we didn't get a chance to use our battleships in some kind of engagement before the war's end. So this is not as ideal because this is actually their battle cruiser against my old battleships. And as we've seen from the Russian engagements, so don't tend to work out quite as well for us. Now it is convoy defense, which is something I'll accept just because it's usually free victory points for you. In the same way we saw, it's really hard for the enemy. Oh my gosh. And all we have is 6 destroyers. Well, I'll save this one here, and thanks for watching. We'll continue this one in the next episode. Until then, take care.